Hi guys, I am back with another speed build. I know it's been a while, but I have been busy, but that means that I also have some good stories to tell. Normally I just waffle on in these videos about absolutely nothing, but today I actually have things to say. So woo! Go me! I actually did something interesting. So today I'm doing a Japanese house build. I know, I've got all you weeaboos out there. I've got stuff for you, not gonna lie. I'm quite a weeaboo as well, like I love Japan. It's embarrassing, isn't it? But oh well. So yeah, thought I'd make the perfect anime house. I really actually do enjoy anime. I know it's like an embarrassing thing to admit, but I actually do quite enjoy it. I'll leave the things on screen of the ones that I've watched. Yeah, I've watched them. Great, yeah, fantastic. Have a nice read, yeah, there you go. But as you can see, I only watch ones that have dubbing over the top. I know that loses some of the magic of it, I know, fake anime fan, but I do things with my hands whilst I watch TV and stuff. I can't be sat reading. I need to be focusing my energy at other places, otherwise I get bored. Like, oh, I need something. I can't just sit and watch. That's not how my tiny brain copes with things. I can't read as well. But out of all of those animes, I've got to say, I think Sword Art Online was my favourite. Like, I just like the whole concept of it. So comment down below what your favourite anime was. We can all geek out together, if I've seen them, that is. But my whole, like, I've not been away just to watch anime and stuff. I actually haven't watched any anime in quite a while, but I've been just doing things. Some things have happened to me over this past week that have been quite traumatic. So it's just been a busy week. So the first thing that happened was I met up with some of my old school friends. I'm now in sixth form, but I met up with all of my old secondary school friends that I hadn't seen in like a year, and it was the first time I was seeing my ex-boyfriend. And it was the first time I'd seen my ex-boyfriend since we'd broken up, by the way. And for some reason, he'd taken his new girlfriend with him, who wasn't in our year, and who isn't part of our friendship group, so I don't understand why she was there. Like, she was lovely and everything, but he's just a bit of an idiot for taking her. I was just a bit like, oh, why have you done this? But she is lovely, I do like her, but it was just a bit weird, because there were only like 8 of our old friends, and then her, and I was like, oh, this is weird. And then the day after that, and then the day after I had another party. I've not had any parties in literally 8 months, and then I had 2 in the space of 2 days. And the next day, I had another party, but I couldn't like drink too much at it because I was driving 6 hours. 6 hours! We had a family car journey the next day, so I was like, okay, better be responsible. So I go to this party, and it's like a party of all like the local people. But it's not like, it's sort of like a mini festival, but there's only like one area to dance in and stuff. And oh my god, like, you know, like mini mosh pits? I got into a mini mosh pit and I lost my glasses. I think they got smashed, and I'm actually so blind, so I was just waddling. I had to leave the like area where everyone was dancing because I was starting to get like all panicky. I was like, oh my god, I can't see anything, like I can't see any of my friends. There's no point in me trying to look for my glasses because they're going to be absolutely smashed. So I just left and had to hope that one of my friends like came and found me. And whilst I left, none of my friends knew this happened, by the way, and when I'd left I got a text from my friend because she'd lost me, and she was also quite drunk, so she'd sent a premature text saying, can you see? She didn't know that I'd lost my glasses, and she sent me just this text that said, can you see? I was like, oh, that's just mean, that's just cruel fate, that is. Lost my glasses, can't see a thing, my friend sends me a text saying that. Oh. I was just like, oh, that's not fair. Of course this would happen to me. Not partied for 8 months and I lose my glasses and see my ex's girlfriend in the space of like one day. Like, and it was 15 minutes before I was leaving as well. Like, that's not fair. Another 15 minutes and I would have had my glasses when I'd left. Oh, it was just embarrassing just having to get in the car on the way back, and my sister was like, are you alright? And I was like, oh no, I'm feeling a little bit embarrassed. But because I've been so busy, it's meant that I've like not had a chance to do any builds. So this, actually, that's a lie. I tried to film me doing a renovation of Steffo Sims' first house, which, to be fair, it was really nice, but it just wasn't my style, so I redid it. And that was so fun doing that. It took me so long that I like ran out of storage on my laptop. Everything started breaking. I couldn't get online. I couldn't get onto Sims. Like I literally couldn't do anything on my laptop because I'd run out of storage. And I was just like, oh, this is annoying. I was getting actually really upset about it because like I really do want to buy Seasons now. I know in like my first video, I'll link it at the top, link up there, yeah, go watch that after this one. I said in my first video that I don't think I was going to get Seasons, and then I was like thinking about it, and I've seen everyone's Let's Plays and I've seen everyone's like house building, and I'm like, okay, I take it back. I want Seasons. It looks really nice. But anyway, back to my original point. So I was doing up a Steffo Sims house. My renovation of that is on the gallery. I will also tweet it so you guys can see. I think it went pretty well, not gonna lie. Quite proud of myself. Oops, said not gonna lie again.Maybe I should have like a not gonna lie tally in the description of each video. I think I have started cutting them out now because I'm just like, oh, it's just embarrassing how often I say them. Because it literally was like every other second of my first few videos. I think it's something that I say instead of like, it's not gonna lie. I think I get it from my grandma. Like when we were travelling, we'd gone to see relatives and I'd gone to see my grandma, and she says like, oh, to tell the truth and stuff like that. Like, oh, bless her. She's got dementia, and I know that's not something to laugh about, and I'm sorry to any of you who have like lost people to dementia and stuff. It's really a horrible disease, but she's in that stage where it's starting to affect her, but it's not too bad, and she just gets quite confused. And we had gone picking figs in my aunt's garden, and she was sat in the sofa, not my aunt, my grandma was sat on the sofa inside, and I'd brought all of these figs back in, and they were absolutely massive, these figs, and my grandma went, oh, can I have a look? And I showed her them, and she was like, oh, those are big onions. I was like, alright, grandma. Not quite, but close enough. She just says some funny things, like I was sat in a skirt and she was like, oh, I'd be very careful sitting around men like that if I were you and stuff, and I was just like, grandma, I think I'll be alright. But she just doesn't have a filter, it's so cute. But anyway, back to the actual content of this video. This build was actually really inspired by that neon apartment I did. Link up there, go watch after this one, along with that other video I recommended. So like there are quite a lot of similarities between the two, but like I've refined my building style since then. I incorporated some new stuff into this build, like I used a basement. I've had the Sims for like 4 months and I've still not used the basement tool. Like, does anyone actually even use basements? Like, I know that's quite a controversial thing to say, but like, do people who actually build in the Sims use basements? Like, no tea, no shade if you do, but do actually. Oh, that has reminded me. Shane Dawson's new video. Have you all watched it? I would recommend the one on Jeffree Star. I love Shane Dawson's documentary videos. I like his conspiracy theory videos too, but they creep me out a bit, and I'm home alone quite a lot, so I don't like to watch them because they make me feel all weird inside. Lol, I'm literally 17 and I get afraid of videos like that. Like, I can't watch horror films either. I'm literally I am like a 17-year-old with the mind of a 3-year-old. I am not joking when I say this. I found Harry Potter scary. I find the Gremlins scary. Oh, it's just embarrassing what I find scary. Like, I actually think that literal fetuses would like watch these films that I watch and think, oh yeah, that's not scary. And like, I watch it and I'm like, can't close my blinds at night. Like, oh, like I'm honestly afraid of the dark. I don't know any other 17-year-old that's afraid of the dark. That's also embarrassing. Like, I don't know if I'd actually be able to have vampires in my Sims game, because I actually think I might be afraid of them. Like, I won't be able to play as them, because that would be actually terrifying. And like, I've heard they just randomly like appear at your house and stuff. Like, no thanks. Not for my Sims game, thanks. I like to build on Sims instead of actually doing homework and stuff. I've actually done no work over the summer holidays. My friend Snapchatted me the other day and she was like, oh my god, is your like login for the school, like all of our homework from school gets put online? And she emailed me, and she didn't email me. God, who emails nowadays? She Snapchatted me and she was like, is your logon working? And I tried it and I was like, no. So I can't even get online to do my homework, so oh dear. Don't know why school's done that, because our school email is linked to that as well, so we can't email teachers being like, what was the homework? So we're just sort of like stuck with no homework. Not that that's a bad thing, but like if we get shouted at because none of us have done the homework, I'm gonna be really annoyed because none of us could actually like physically access the homework, so I don't know what they were trying to do with that. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm acting like I actually like do my homework and stuff. Like if my friend hadn't Snapchatted me saying, have you done your homework, I wouldn't have known that the system was down. But I have to decide what subject I'm going to drop. At the moment I do psychology, English, biology and geography. I think I'm going to drop geography because I hate my geography teacher so much. He's so weird. I hope he never finds this video, but he was really weird. Like, the first lesson we ever had with him, he told us how he climbed the Himalayan mountains and saved like this man's life and stuff, and he was just really, really weird. Everyone who took geography at our school like bonded over our like mutual hatred of him. Like, he was just so unbelievably weird. Like, he would just tell these stories. He'd be like, oh my god, yeah, this time I saved this man's life, and then he'd like tell another class the time he nearly like killed this man and stuff, and he just never taught us anything that was actually on the curriculum and stuff, and it was just, and oh, he was a bit creepy. He used to just say really inappropriate things. Like, he once came into school wearing bright red trousers, and one of the boys in my class was like, oh, are you dressing up as Father Christmas? And he was like, I dress up as other things as well. And it was just like, oh, stop being weird. But he's leaving this year, so that's good because I won't ever have to see him again. But I'm still going to drop geography. I think it's a very dull subject. But anyway, onto the screenshots. Yes, this is the build. I actually really like how it turned out. I know how in my videos I normally say, oh, it looks disgusting, yuck, but I think it looked quite nice. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.